patrol is here in Wausau. We heard about this pothole that needed to be fixed, and so Secretary Designee Thompson and I came the mayor invited us up to fill the hole. That's exactly what we did. But it's obviously more symbolic than the actual work. These are the folks that do all the hard work on this project. But we believe that it is so eminently important for the state of Wisconsin to partner with local municipalities like the city of Wausau to make sure that the transportation system works, whether it's issues around public transit or filling potholes. We believe the state of Wisconsin has an obligation to help our cities and municipalities and counties fill the potholes, make sure that the transportation system is strong, because if you have a good transportation system, you're going to have a good economy. And so we want to be good partners in that. 2 years ago in the budget, we did a great job in partnership with the cities and the counties to make sure that we had a historic investment, not only in the big roads, but doing things like this. It's really important work. We had a large increase last time, and we continue that historic work this time. So we're here in Wausau to obviously fill a pothole, bring that to people's attention, but also to talk about how important that partnership is with our municipalities and what a good partner we have here in Wausau. So with that, any other comments from the Secretary Designee?
Just building on what the governor said, the last budget was the first revenue increase for transportation in a generation. And we took that money and tried to put it into fixing our state roads and our local roads. And so our partnership with the city of Wausau, with the Marathon County, has been so important. And the budget that the governor proposed this time builds on that. There is $75 million program in there for locals to apply for what we're calling our multimodal local supplement program. And we know there's way more need than that out there, but it's another step along the way. And we know even during the pandemic, on our end, we kept all 375 projects going on our state roads to go through, and our locals did the same in Marathon County and in the city of Wausau. So we got a lot of work left to do, but this budget is another step forward, and we're just happy to be able to come here and partner with the county and the city and talk about the things we need to do to move forward.
Mayor, any comments?
I guess I just want to thank the governor and the secretary for being here today. Obviously, we have more expertise when it comes to filling potholes here. They did a great job. I'm still learning here, and I don't think the people of Wausau need to be filling their potholes. But I do appreciate the partnership we have here. We're really lucky. If you think about what we were able to accomplish in the last biennial budget, we had Town Line Road. That was a huge project. We had First Avenue. That was also a huge project with a big steep curve into the river. So it's really helpful, those big projects that engineering help. So really we're looking forward to how we can partner more with you and with our friends in the county. So thank you.
Great, and my last comment actually goes even beyond fixing roads and transit and highways. It is our partnership with the counties and cities on a full number, not just transportation. I've always believed that local folks actually do the hard work of the state, and we have to make sure that they get the resources they need in order to accomplish that. So with that, we'd be glad to answer any questions you might have.
Would you be able to just take a slight step? Yeah, thank you.
That I can do.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Sort of comment on the mask mandates repealed by the state Supreme Court.
Yeah, I obviously think that it was a mistake. We followed actually precedent from other governors in the state. When you have a flood, you don't have everybody downstream in an emergency. You continue to make those emergency declarations as it happens. So I think it's a wrong decision, but at the end of the day, there's the Supreme Court of Wisconsin, and we'll abide by it. Hopefully we'll have some local public health officers chiming in on this, but very disappointed. But at the end of the day, we have to do whatever we can, wear a mask, stay socially distant. We are on the verge of, we're fighting a war now that we're winning. We're doing a great job with vaccines in the state. I've been very proud of efforts that we've had to move forward on that. But at the same time, we can't let up. The last thing we need is some more surges in the state and more deaths. And so I feel very strongly that that it is so important to wear those masks, that do the things that people need to do in order to stay safe. We're getting vaccinations in people's arms as quickly as possible, but we need to balance that with mitigation. So I'm disappointed with the ruling, but I'm asking the people of Wisconsin, continue on doing what you're doing, and that's keeping the mask on and making sure that you're socially distant from people.
Along the lines of lawsuits, yesterday some Assembly Republicans said that they would not rule out the possibility of filing a lawsuit over control over the federal stimulus money. Did you have you heard about that, and have you given that any thought yet?
Yeah, I haven't given it any thought because I don't think it's a good idea. We're wasting taxpayers' money, spending our time deciding what has already been decided. I have the authority to release that money and get that money into people as quickly as possible, the people that have suffered in this pandemic, and that's what we're going to do. And the Assembly has made it clear that over time, with the mask mandates and anything else, they're spending their time, frankly, suing people, which I think has no consequence. We have to get that money out, and we have to get it out as soon as possible, and that's what we're going to do.
Would you support $1 billion of that for property tax relief statewide, like they proposed yesterday?
That's not getting money to the people that suffered in this pandemic. That's the problem. We know who suffered. It's the small businesses in the state of Wisconsin. A lot of small businesses rent. Are they going to be getting that money through the Republicans' plan? Well, hell no. We will get it out just like we have in the past. It worked just fine. Get it directly to those businesses and those individuals in the state of Wisconsin that were impacted by the pandemic. That's the best alternative.
What specific goals in terms of transportation, roads, are you hoping to achieve with this budget?
Well, we're hoping to, it's 2% per year, correct?
Yep.
2% per year. Last time it was 10. That was a large number, but we had a lot of makeup to do, and any municipal official will be able to tell you that. So this year, it's making sure that we are building on last budget, and I'm convinced that Republicans and Democrats get how important that is.
Any more?
All right.
I had a quick question.
Yes.
A little bit back on vaccines. So the Biden administration just announced that Milwaukee will be a FEMA designated pilot community vaccine clinic. Tell me a little bit about what that means, first for the state. Why Milwaukee, and what are those efforts looking like?
Well, they're looking great because what we're doing is building on what we've already done and utilizing our expertise and, frankly, the same location. What the FEMA does is it ramps it up a significant amount, but it also focuses on equity issues in the state. As we know, we have people all across the state that are Black, Brown, Indigenous that really, frankly, deal with disproportionate bad health outcomes to begin with. This pandemic has made that worse. In the Milwaukee area, clearly, we're an urban area, and we have people that maybe are a little bit hesitant around this. This is another opportunity for us to reach out and get to those people that have bad health outcomes to begin with.
Any idea why Milwaukee and the timeline on when that might be finished?
Well, that I don't know. We're finalizing the contract with FEMA and others on that. It'll last as long as we need it to, but at the end of the day, we're making such great progress as a state. And, we're rated for number 1, number 2 nationally, certainly in the Midwest. So I feel very proud of where we're at. The FEMA piece just adds another effort to take us forward even better. Obviously, Milwaukee's the largest urban area in the state and has lots of folks that have bad health outcomes. And so that's where that focus of that FEMA effort is. But we're not. This isn't just a Milwaukee issue, as you know. We're working hard at it in Wausau area and all across northern Wisconsin also.
Awesome. Thanks, folks.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, you have